At Contagious, we felt there was no single resource for people in marketing where they could go to see the very best, most innovative work from around the world, where they could understand the strategies behind that work and then find out how effective it was. That's why we created Contagious I. It's a research tool for time-starved marketing teams in brands and agencies who don't just want inspiration, they want to understand the strategies behind the work and apply those learnings to their own challenges.
Right now, all marketers are in an environment where we're inundated with information. The explosion of digital has created just this sea of data points. We have to take that information and convert it into insight and implication for our business. Identifying the right pieces of information, but then understanding why that's important or impactful to our business.
I.O. is updated daily by our expert team of researchers, writers and strategists who report on the most creative and innovative work from around the world, with an eye on its inspiration, insights and impact. Collectively, they bring expertise from agencies, from media, from PR and from client side. I.O. tells you about more than just trends and campaigns. We help you understand it with our own Contagious insight and exclusive interviews with the people behind the work.
The real value for us is not just the quality of the case studies, but the way that they're broken down and explained, speaking to the actual practitioners and the people who made it happen, rather than being comment and analysis. It's less about the debrief of kind of the research and more focused on the implications and actually boiling it down in a really concise way.
Normally when I use Contagious, it's quite task-driven. There's a reason why I've gone there. There's something that I need to find, whether it be, to back up a trend that we're working on or find examples of a particular technology being used by brands. In an ideal world, I'd love to be able to spend, a good chunk of my day just keeping on top of all of the new reports coming out. In the real world, it's much more likely to be, a quick dip in, dip out, because, there's just not enough time.
I.O. is incredibly intuitive to use and was built to save marketers time and effort. Everything from competitor or sector research to seeing how new technologies can be applied to a campaign, or just pulling together inspiration for a brief or pitch. It's all easier with Contagious I.O. You can browse I.O. by product, by brand, by territory, media type, and even target demographic. Easily bookmark campaigns, brand case studies and more in collections, which you can keep for your own personal research or share with your team and your clients. You can also search I.O. by business objective, everything from customer retention to defending market share. I.O. helps you connect the dots between the creative executions and the real-world results. I.O. is the central brain of Contagious. It's where all our thinking starts for our magazine, for our consultancy and for our events. Thousands of marketers are already using I.O. to bring their own contagious ideas to life.